The bourbon stored in Kentucky could fill this supertanker 3 times. It takes 700 pounds of corn to make 1 barrel of bourbon. Kentucky produces 11 bottles of bourbon every second. In 2020 alone, the 70 Kentucky distilleries filled more than 1.7 million barrels. Bourbon production in Kentucky adds $9 billion to the economy every year. Kentucky has 4.5 million people living there, but an estimated 12.6 million barrels of bourbon are aging in the state, nearly 3 barrels per person. Assuming an average of 200 bottles per barrel, the 12.6 million barrels would yield 2.52 billion bottles of this Kentucky gold. The stored bourbon would be enough to fill 63,000 average backyard swimming pools. To put it another way, the largest oil tanker in history was the Seawise Giant, which could hold 664 million liters.